Whoa. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm doing a quick one today because this news just dropped and holy shit. Like, wow. Uh, so if you guys have not heard, I don't know if it's true or not, because I've only gotten like two sources on this. I believe it's the Wrap and what the fuck, the New York Post. So I'm not sure if this is fully true yet. If it's bullshit, just let me know. I'll put an update somewhere on this video. But for the time being, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's true. The Batgirl movie that yes, I wasn't gonna watch that movie. I'll just be honest. I had no interest to see it. Um, is reportedly canceled, and the reason why I'm like addressing it because I don't talk about comic book stuff all the time. The reason why I'm addressing it is because um, the movie is done. The movie was shot, it was wrapped, and they were doing test screenings for the movie. So this is not an instance where, a lot of other instances where, a movie was in pre-production stages and they were conceptualizing the movie and then, the company decided to move forward in a different direction or just didn't want to do the movie at all anymore. Like it wasn't like that kind of thing. Um, this is a situation where the company liked an idea, they hired on directors, they hired a star for the movie, they shot the movie with a reportedly $100 million price budget behind it. Which, by the way, I think that's way too much for for Batgirl. Um, I also don't know if that's I don't know if that budget's necessarily true, because that's I don't know. I don't think that that's personally true. Um, but for the time being, let's assume that it's 100 million. 100 million. You put the money in. You got the directors. You got the star. You filmed the movie. Like there's pictures of the suit out there and everything. Michael Keaton did his scenes supposedly. Um, so in that instance, usually what would happen is that you have reshoots. You would just if a movie because what the issue with the Batgirl movie is that the test screenings apparently were really poor. And because of the reception that it got from there, the company decided to just shelf the movie, which is their very nice way of saying that we're not releasing this shit. So, um, so my thought is, why aren't you just letting them do reshoots? Like give them a chance to redeem themselves. Like show some respect to the filmmakers and to the crew, and actually let them do their reshoots. Versus just flat out canceling their movie. Um, it's rare, man. It's a really rare thing to see. Because we've seen many films get canceled in like pre-production stages. That's not anything new. This is very rare where a movie was shot, it was done, it was in the can, it has a rough cut now, and it was being tested for audiences. When you're that far into it, and then the company just says fuck this shit, like that is really rare, especially for comic book movies. Something that is proven to be a bankable thing. Like I know this was getting dumped on streaming. I think it was going to HBO Max. Like I mean, I understand that the company didn't have as much faith in it, but I mean, when you put your money in, my man, you gotta, especially when it's $100 million. Um, you gotta ride the ship. You can't just fucking just say we're done. We're not gonna do this anymore. Like you mean if you're that far into it, I mean you might as well just finish what you started. Even if it is complete trash. I mean at least you have the benefit of just releasing it on streaming. You know, like you're not. They weren't planning on doing a theatrical release, from what I was told. So um, it's fucking crazy. I've never it's been the last time something like this happened was with the Han Solo thing. When they were filming the movie, and then the company just decided to fire the directors and bring in a new director. like if you guys were not cool with the idea of Batgirl to begin with, then why the hell would you greenlight the movie? Like you have to have some um like this shouldn't be a trend, you know. This shouldn't be a precedent that should be set up. Um you have to dog on these filmmakers. If you have a certain vision, you got to let them, remind them that, look, this is what we want as a movie, and we hired you on to make that vision. You know, we're not, you're not getting to do your thing, because people forget that all the time. You're not there to make your movie, you're there to make the company's movie when you're playing around with these big ass budgets, you know. Um so like maybe there was a communication error, I don't know, or maybe just the vision that they, maybe it was just the directors, maybe they just failed at their job, you know, maybe they just didn't pr- pr- bring in a product that the company liked, and it was their vision, you know. They did fall in line, and it just did not work. But even then, I still say do reshoots, like give them a chance to redeem themselves, you know. um like I don't know, it's just I don't feel that it's appropriate to just flat out cancel it, you know, because shelving it, like what are they're not gonna release that shit, they're not. If they're that, if the test screenings were that poor and then they're just gonna shelve it, you know they're never gonna release it. It's just gonna be this cut that's just lying around. Um, so they're not gonna do that. Um, it's It's just fucked up, man. I hope that the story's not true. I hope that they get at least a chance to do reshoots. Um, 'Cause I'm thinking more about the crew. Like, you know, just give them a little bit of respect. You know, just give them the chance to redeem themselves. Let them do some reshoots, and if by then the movie still is not working, then yeah, then you can shelf it. I can get it at that point if, you know, if they failed at their redemption, you know, if they didn't really redeem themselves by that point, I get it. But to just flat out cancel it, I just, with all that money riding behind it too, I just, man, I just, I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true, because it's just a bad uh, decision, especially with all that money riding behind it. $100 million, like, come on, man. You gotta like salvage the mess. You can't just throw it to the wayside, you know. So yeah, man. I mean, I was never gonna watch the movie to begin with. I'm still not going to, but um, I just think that the whole situation though is interesting. So you guys let me know. Is the story true? Is Batgirl canceled? Um, and if it is true, holy shit. And do you guys think that they deserve a chance to redeem themselves? Like, do you think that they should do some reshoots, or do you think that they were justified in canceling it? Because look, yeah, poor test screenings. Look, that's not a good thing at all. I mean, you know, I can kind of get it. If the test screenings were like really really bad, I can kind of get it. But still, when you invest so much money, you gotta, like I told you, you still gotta sail. You still gotta sail. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just throw it away, because again, that sets up a bad precedent. You have to be able to salvage the mess. You can't. You got to give them a chance. So that's what I think. But you guys, let me know. Do you guys think that they're justified? And I wonder how the actress is feeling, because that was gonna be her, like her big break. That's got to be fucking sad, man. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully this shit ain't true. Hopefully that the movie is getting a chance to salvage itself. If not, that's a fucked up situation. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.